This is a Sagittarius Getaway. I made it for all my fellow Sages out there. The landscaping I do for this build is nuts. So yeah, there's a waterfall, big hill, big pond, and a big old tree. And the house itself is very wonky and I had so much fun with it. Sagittariuses tend to be adventurous, free-spirited, love to travel. They're a little boho, a little eclectic, so I put all of that into this build. I'm building this in Glimmerbrook, and that world has a very orange hue to its dirt when you're using the terrain tool, and I really wanted to cover that up. So I used my favorite trick where I line the edges of the hills with big boulders. These boulders are from Cottage Living and they were exactly what I was looking for, but they were a bit big, so I sized them down to fit each nook and cranny perfectly. I do have some bad news though. Even though I don't use any custom content, I did use a lot of packs and kits for this, but that's just because this was a passion project and I didn't want anything holding me back. There are a ton of cute little places to sit and hang out outside. Sagittarius love nature, so that was a must-have. But that being said, I tried to design the interior to be a cozy haven, especially for those rainy days. I love rainy days. On the first story, there's an entry, dining room, living room, kitchen, and bathroom. And I know Sagittarius is a fire sign, but green was really speaking to me. And since I'm a Sagittarius, I'm allowed to do whatever I want here. Once I finish up with the kitchen, I work on the magic room. Now, if I, a Sagittarius, were a sim, I would want to be a spellcaster or a fairy, but we really don't have enough information about that occult yet for me to make that kind of decision. Just as long as I can do some magic, I'm happy. Besides the magic room, on the second story, there's a piano, candle making station, and a bedroom with a single bed. Now, I made this for a teen, but it could also work for a young adult. There are 3 beds and 3 baths in this build, and the third story bathroom is definitely my favorite. I placed candles all around the tub for a relaxing atmosphere, and I also wanted to work in some fire in this build somehow. Also on the third story, you will find an office, spacious bedroom, and a balcony with tons of plants already planted. So I picture roommates living here. Maybe they're all Sagittarius spellcasters that live in this house to work on their magic. Anyway, I finished this video up with a 4-story bedroom. This build doesn't have any CC, it's play tested, and it's called Sagittarius Getaway in the gallery. You can download it today. My ID is Koki Creative.